So I hear you're from Canada.
Yeah.
How's it going, eh?
Hey, would you like to puff on a reeferino? It's legal here.
They warned me Satan would be attractive.
Where's your two, gay?
To me, being Canadian means always using your manners.
Sorry, you're American. Here's your change.
I'm not American.
American money? Didn't watch the Leafs game? No please or thank you for the coffee? You sure don't seem like a Canadian.
Canadian mean to you?
Drinking beer and watching hockey.
First things first. More cheers, more beers, man. That's it, that's all. There.
He shoots! He scores!
Describe Canada, someone?
Vast, mountainous, cold, rainy, snowy.
When you think about Canadians, you might ask yourself, why are we the way we are? Well, the answer is laying right under our feet, literally. Fact is, it's this land that shapes us. There's a reason why we run off the dock instead of tippy-toe in. It's because that water is frozen 6 months a year. And that frozen water brought on a sport that we can call our own. This land is unlike any other. We have more square feet of awesomeness per person than any other nation on Earth. It's why we flock towards lakes, mountains, forests, rivers, and streams. We know we have the best backyard in the world, and we get out there every chance we get. Because it's not just the great outdoors we're chasing, it's freedom. And this place gives it to us at every turn. Here, we're free to chill out, free to unwind, and free to wind up. There's a beer that comes from the same land we let loose on, and it's brewed to be as clean, crisp, and fresh as the country it comes from. So here's to everything this land gives us. Molson Canadian, made from Canada.
Describe Canada as
Toonies, loonies, color change, Monopoly style.
And you know what else is too funny? That stupid Monopoly money. Can't take them seriously at all.
Describe Canada, someone? I don't know, home of the strong and free.
if you're from the eastern part of Canada, like Newfoundland, you like to just drink beer, and if you're from the western part, pretty much you just get blitzed all the time. Good morning.
Barney? Oh my God, what happened last night?
You went Canadian.
How Canadian?
This Canadian.
There's an unwritten code in Canada. If you live by it, chances are you've left your coat on some pile and knew it wouldn't get stolen. You've never made a move on your buddy's girlfriend. You know that on a road trip, the strongest bladder determines the pit stops. You've kept all your hockey trophies. You've replaced someone's pint if you knock theirs over. If your buddy's in trouble, you've got his back. You clap for the dancer even though she shouldn't be a dancer. You've used a blowtorch to curve your stick. You've used your arm as an ice scraper, and you've grown a beard in the postseason. This is our beer, Molson Canadian. There's an unwritten code in Canada. If you live by it, chances are you have a hockey scar somewhere. You've gone on a road trip with a car that had no business going on a road trip. You're proud to know a girl who got jiggy with a pro hockey player. You feel kind of bad reclining your seat in an airplane. You've used a cheesy pickup line only because your buddy dared you. You fill your friend's pint before your own. You think hockey tape can fix anything. You've gotten kicked out of somewhere, and you've turned down a booty call in the postseason. This is our beer, Molson Canadian. There's an unwritten code in Canada. If you live by it, chances are you've driven an hour for 19 minutes of ice time. You've been to a bar that starts with Mick or ends in Anigans. You appreciate a woman who's into sports. You'll call anyone with goalie equipment a friend. You know what a J-stroke is. And sometimes figure skating is worth watching. You know the sippy cup lid isn't as dumb as it sounds. You've worn a canoe as a hat. You've assembled the barbecue. And they're not dents, they're goals. This is our beer, Molson Canadian.
Describe Canada as a caring place. It's fairly peaceful. I think more people are accepting of Canadians in general.
To me, being Canadian means you like French people and poutine.
Hey, what is wrong with this picture? This writing on the side of your vehicle? My concern is the sensibilities of a certain distinct and viable part of Canadian society. Les Québécois. You know, the wine drinkers, pea soup eaters, French Canadians. I would advise that you comply with our language laws, which specifically prescribe that all signs be in both English and French.
I am Canadian!
New dude